Welcome back, my lovelies. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and follow. If you are a returning follower, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, we will be making a tres leche. We will start out by following the instructions on the back of the box on how to make our cake. I'm starting out with 3 eggs. Remember, these needs to be at room temperature, as well as 1/4 cup of oil. Everything we using today will be at room temperature. The holiday is right around the corner, Thanksgiving. If you need some options of what to take to the potluck, this is one that you can do. Tres leche, meaning 3 milks. You will understand as we move forward why it's 3 milks. We also went in with 1 cup of room temperature milk. Remember, you can use milk of choice. I'm using, of course, whole milk. Well, 1% milk, but you can use milk of choice, as well as 1 Betty Crocker cake mix. You don't have to use Betty Crocker. Hey, the cake doesn't have to be fancy. It's just a regular cake. You just need it to basically get done. So again, we will be making a tres leche in time for the holidays. If you need ideas of taking dessert to a potluck or to your family house, and then you're going to go ahead and grease your baking pan with some butter, and then we're going to add some flour so the cake doesn't stick to the pan. After mixing your cake well, we're going to go ahead add it to our pan. You want to knock it down on the counter so you can get any air bubbles out so our cake can bake. We're going to put it in the oven on 350 according to the box for 30 minutes. Now, this is the reason it's called tres leche. You're going to go in with 1 can of evaporated milk. If you are lactose intolerant or you don't do dairy, yes, you can use coconut milk. Yes, you can use coconut milk, as well as 1 cup. Well, I'm using the same evaporated cup of milk and 1 condensed milk. I like to go in and add some of the cherry juice that we will be using on top just to give it that extra kick. You're going to mix this well and put it to the side as we wait on our cake to bake. Again, this is why it's called tres leche. Basically, in English, 3 milks because of the milk. Self-explanatory. After your cake has been cooling for a while, you're going to go ahead, take a fork, and you're going to just poke holes in it like a sponge so it can absorb the milk. Yes, poke the cake. Don't poke it too hard, but poke it hard enough so the milk can seep into the holes. You're going to go ahead and drizzle that mixture all over your cake. Remember, let this cool down for at least a good 20-30 minutes, I want to say. So the cake, yes, we want the cake to be soggy with the mixture, but we don't want it to be hot and over soggy at the same time, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. It probably makes sense to you. We're going to set that to the side, and then we're going to go ahead and make our own whipped cream. Yes, it's very, very easy to make your own Cool Whip. We're going to start with heavy whipping cream. We're going to use 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, as well as some powdered sugar. The sugar, this is the tricky part. The sugar depends on your taste, how sweet you want that whipping cream to be. So if you like sweet, you put about 3 to 4 half of cup. If not, you only put 2. Self-explanatory. So you're going to whip this in your blender. If you didn't have a mixer like this, you can use a hand mixer. It doesn't matter. Just whip it until it becomes whipped cream. Now you're going to go ahead and take your cake and spread the whipping cream all over the top. Again, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. This is an easy, quick dessert that you can whip up. Cat and a people hoes when and getting together, or you're going out with your friends, or you have a potluck at work. It's not that hard. Even the person who cannot bake, not the best cook, you can make a tres leche and don't mess it up. After you spread out your whipped cream, you're going to go ahead with your cherries. There are different ways of making tres leches nowadays on the internet, But hey, I'm sticking to the traditional way, a little caramel drizzle and my cherries on top. You can do whatever you want, be creative, however you feel, and make the topping totally different. You can use cookies, you can use cake crumble. It's all up to you. I decided to go the traditional route. So let me know where you're watching from. How are some ways that you guys make your tres leche? Drop it down in a comment. Let me know more or less some of the things that you guys would like to see me do before Thanksgiving so you can have an idea. I hope you like this video. I hope you like it, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.